Hello, I'm David Ogilvy of David Ogilvy & Associates in Greenwich, Connecticut. We're the exclusive affiliate of Christie's International Real Estate. Conyers Farm is a very interesting place built by Edmund Converse in about 1904 to through 1914 or so. And it's just a bucolic road as you come along, bordered on both sides by white fences. It looks a bit like Kentucky. But when you come down this road and you drive into the driveway of this 80-acre property, you are really in a different world. And you drive up to the main house. It's really just the most extraordinary farm community in Greenwich, Connecticut. One of the particularly interesting things about it is that when you drive on the driveway within the 80 acres, you're driving down what used to be what Greenwich, Connecticut was about. And that is just a road winding along, bordered on both sides by lots of grass and meadows and such. And you feel sort of thrown back in time to 1904. Just the most amazing place. You could just stay here and not venture out anywhere else. It's your own country club. There are stories about houses that are family compounds. This really is a complete family compound, rather like an Adirondack camp, and yet you don't have to go very far to get to it. You're just less than an hour from New York City. So on to the house that we're in. This was recreated by named Alex Wanzenberg, and he did a fantastic job working with the old buildings and adding on in such a way that you have no idea what's old and what's new, except that everything is in superb condition. The house has been put together with the most beautiful moldings, floors, room scale, just such an interesting house. Formal dining room, which is paneled with wainscoting and has 5 pairs of windows, again looking south. Lovely room, really lovely room. Kitchen is of note though, because that's a beautiful spot. It's been recreated in the last 10 years into something that's very much today's style of living, attached to which is a recently constructed solarium with a glass roof. You look out to the clouds and the sun and everything from this gorgeous south-facing solarium. We're now sitting in the library, which has a 2-story part of it with a balcony overlooking it and this wonderful north-facing, almost triple-height window. In this house, we have 2 master bedroom suites, one on the main floor, one on the second floor. Each has a very luxurious bathroom and closets and fireplace, of course, and the one on the second floor has a lovely balcony with French doors to it that opens right up to this incredible vista. Very, very beautifully done. The quality is just fabulous throughout. And I'm looking out down through French doors down what I characterize as the yellow brick road, but the yellow brick road is paved in flagstone rather than yellow brick, but it does lead right into the guest houses and beautiful pool that's very nicely hidden. But in addition to that, several hundred feet away from the main house, a guest house has been recreated into the most fabulous private library or home office. It's a 3-story building, entirely mahogany, from the walls all the way up into the ceilings. Gorgeous fireplace, windows on all sides, including 3 bay windows, huge French doors. It's really an extraordinary building, and wonderful, wonderful space, and with nice walls for art, and that's an important thing. Now the ruins, it sounds sort of odd to be talking about ruins when you're talking about a house, but in fact the barns, all of the shingle part of that building has come down. The prior owner had decided to create this as the most wonderful party venue there was, so all the stone walls have been drilled down into, and you have this incredible, it's like a European village, it's an enormous space, and you have the sky as your ceiling. It has to be the best place to have a party I've ever been in. And attached to that is this really interesting studio building that was created for an artist. There is actually a new stable here, now created for polo ponies, 22 or so stalls, and it is bordered by all these whiteboard fences. There are riding trails going through here. They're private for Conyers Farm, and they adjoin the Greenwich Riding and Trails Association trails, which are over 200 miles of trails throughout backcountry Greenwich. And that is a very special thing that Greenwich has. In addition, Conyers Farm has a beautiful polo field here. You can see some of the most exciting polo that exists in the United States. It's really something. You get a very sense of great relaxation here. It is a peaceful, peaceful place, and you have a sense of have escaped to something that is Shangri-La. There is really nothing else like it. We have properties with guest houses, but the whole family compound here are these different buildings that are so restrained, so subtle, so special, and all done to the same level of quality. I think you'll be very impressed.